Hello, and thanks for watching. So today I'm going to be turning this all white room into a vision I've had for a while now, which is to paint the ceiling kind of like a starry sky. I have this wallpaper from Anthropology that I have in mind that I want to try and replicate just to make the room look a little less boring, because it's been boring for a while now. So I don't think I got enough paint to fully do the ceiling because I thought the little guys that I got, here I'll show you, I thought they were half gallons and not pints, and that was just me being stupid. This is how big the little guys that I got are, and I've got to paint that whole ceiling. So what I'm gonna do is start from the center of this guy, take him off the ceiling, start in the center, work my way out, and then if I don't have enough paint, I can order some more and then I'll just have the corners left to do. But today my main priority is getting the fan off the ceiling, painting under the fan, so that way we can have the fan back for tonight when we go to sleep. And then eventually, once the entire ceiling is painted, I'm gonna go back and paint in the little stars and moons and solar systems and stuff, because it's gonna be kind of like a night sky is the idea. I basically have just gotten bored of having all white walls in our bedroom and wanted it to feel a bit more cozy. And I think the best way to do that is to drop the ceiling height to make it feel a little bit more cavey, and then also add in some softer and just nicer drapes. We've had these for years. I think we've even maybe had them since college. So it's time for them to go and to upgrade them. I'm trying to do all of this on the cheap. Hopefully it all turns out well. We'll see. So I got this color from Claire. It's called Blued Up. It's this nice, like, I didn't want it to be too dark, and I was kind of going for that vintage-y map feeling. I don't know exactly what those, like, constellation maps are called. Here, I'll insert a picture, kind of like this. But I thought it was pretty close. I didn't want it to be too dark, and I didn't want it to be too light. And I think this is kind of the perfect, like, creamy mid-blue color that's almost shades a little purple. So first we're gonna go through and shake it up and make sure all the colors are all nice and distributed. And then we're gonna open it with this little key that Claire provides. Super cute. It's gonna be great. So now I'm going through with like a long stick that I just attached a paint roller to. I guess it kind of worked to help speed up the time and help my neck a little bit, but honestly, I don't know, it was kind of painful. I'd almost rather have just gone through with a ladder to do this. And I think I wasn't able to actually feel the paint distribution like I am when I'm holding a roller. And at the end of the day, I ended up not having enough paint, just like I predicted. Here it is running out. There she is, extra empty. I tried to juice as much paint from her as I could. This is literally the amount that I had left in the can. I'm going through with these paint brushes. I think they're easier. I wanted to use a sponge brush, but for some reason it was just soaking up too much of the paint. So now I'm just gonna go through and do all of the edges so that when I get my new paint in, it's a lot faster and easier, and I don't have to spend all my time doing this since I have extra time today, since I was planning to do the whole ceiling. That was super exciting. Here you can see I've literally used every last drop of paint that I could.
to do all the edges, and I did do all of the edges. I don't think I had anything left undone. So good job to me.
Okay, so it's been a few days. Actually, wait, I think it's been like almost a week. No, not a full week. It's been like, I don't know, maybe 4 days, 5 days. No, maybe it has been a week. I don't know. But I ordered more paint for the ceiling. So I'm going to finish painting the edges today. And then I'll probably, before I do that, take down all my curtains just because I don't want to get any paint on them, even though I'm going to change them essentially right after I paint. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint the stars. That's great. This is the box that came in the mail, the reorder for the Claire, so I'm gonna open that. And then because I don't feel like buying more paint liners, I'm gonna use the same paint liner that I used and just put a Target bag over it. That way none of the dry paint gets into, like, flecks and gets into the new paint, and that way I don't have to go out and buy more plastic. And hopefully I don't make any messes. Hopefully it's all good.
So now I'm going through with this colored called tan lines that I actually had left over from my guest room that I painted a while ago. I had my husband cut out these little stencils for this guy, but unfortunately it didn't work, so we didn't get to use them. But thank you, Hunter, for doing that. I've been storing my paint in this little to-go container, which has actually worked out super well because I didn't have to pour anymore, and it keeps it fresh, like it doesn't dry out. And I just went through to make all the stars in the varying sizes with nails and using different size nails. So it was me just standing on a ladder, hurting my neck, and poking tons of dots and random star patterns, I guess you could call it. Oh, and then I also went through with a paintbrush while I was doing my little dot and painted actual little star bursts, I guess you'd call them, and just varying patterns in ways that I thought, looked good, that I liked. It was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. I was gonna be like, oh, this will be an easy project. It'll be, super fun, not hard at all. And then trying to paint upside down. I'm actually really lucky that my little ruler technique ended up working. It's not my favorite and the lines aren't perfect, but I think it's, I don't know, it looks kind of like hand done and crafted in a way that I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. I did the 2 constellations, Scorpio and Gemini, above where my husband and I sleep because those are our 2 star signs, and I just thought it was, I don't know, cutesy and personal.
No.
Okay, so I just laid down to take a look at everything from like a different perspective. I'm really liking a lot of the, like, I'm calling them veins of stars in like little splotches. And then I've kind of gone over the whole ceiling with a single pass kind of to make everything look just filled in enough. And now I think I'm gonna go through with a bunch more little stars. Oh, and I forgot that corner. See, that's why I'm laying down, so I can see all of the things that I still need to do, because it's so hard when you're on the ladder and you're just poking dots in this big of an area and it's all you see. So it's really important to take a step back and do it from different angles so you can really get the bigger picture. But anyways, I'm liking it a lot. It's been really fun. I'm trying to decide if I want to add, like, currently I have the 2 constellations and I'm trying to decide if I want to add a third one over there, but I don't know which one I would do. But it might be worth it just to even out the room a little bit. Reached a stopping point with the paint. I think right before the too much gene kicked in. You can kind of see I did little swirly guys. Just kind of filled in some more areas. So now it's time to deep clean the bedroom because I'm in a little bit of a mess. And then the final reveal.